to attempt to record. You are recording. Yay, awesome. So at the moment, you should see my desktop, and now you should see Movie Maker. So if you don't see it, just let me know in the chat box, but I'm gonna minimize that. So here's what we're doing. I am taking all of your video clips and your movie titles, and I am stringing it together for one large video. So far, I only have 3 submissions for videos, and I actually only have 1 person who's completed their movie title, and that was Isaiah in 7th period. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking the poster that you create, I'm going to put it before your video clips, and then I'm going to string in all your video clips, okay? So what I'm going to do is play what I have so far for you guys. And Bryson, yes, you're going to be playing first.
Like, every time you get groceries, you have to like sanitize it, like bleach. You spray the bleach on, but it's a long time for your stomach. Speaking of food, actually, let me go get some food right now. Okay, I'm back with the Tostitos. There's back with the Tostitos. Yeah. Second thing. Oh God, I'm about to run the floor. So freaking, when you come into the house, you gotta take a bath, you gotta wipe yourself down, get to relax. It's so annoying. Okay, third most annoying thing about Corona. That is not being able to hang out with people. That's for me, because that's one of the most difficult things about this. And that, folks, is what makes coronavirus tough.
All right, so if you guys are still with me, I am going to stop sharing my screen, if I could stop sharing. So I just stopped sharing my screen. I'm gonna bring back my video. And so, yes, so if you have any questions, please write them in the chat box. What I wanna do now, I wanted to show you what I'm trying to do with everything you're submitting to me. So the first video, if Bryson is here, Bryson, I'm sorry, you wrote but he edited his own video. And so what I did was just take his video and added it to what I'm working on. The last two videos were actually just kind of like clips that other people sent me. Jeremiah has not sent me his poster yet, which is fine. He's going to send it to me hopefully by next week. But Isaiah did send his poster. So I was able to put Isaiah's poster first. And that's what I'm trying to do. Before I show your videos, I'm going to have your poster up. Then I'm going to weave in your videos. I'm going to add transitions between every clip, and then I'm adding music. So I've been downloading background music all day, and I'll just add music that I feel like is appropriate with what you're showing us. For the most part, some people might share the same sound. So as you can see, Isaiah and Jeremiah, that the music was so long, I was able to kind of just overlay it on all those videos. So I just felt like once... Hi, Bryson. And yay, Sophia. So basically, that's what we're doing. And I felt like if I showed you, it would make more sense, because I know we've been talking about posters. I know that we've been talking about videos, but now you kind of see like the end product is just putting everybody's story together. Originally, I was going to put all of 6th period in one video and then all of 7th period in one video. But I think what I'm just going to do is put everybody's video in one big stream. Primarily because of this. Everybody's going to submit their things at different times. And after next Friday, I don't really plan on adding more to the video. So like if I end up with a very late project, your project is probably not going to end up in our final product. Possibly, only because it's going to take me some hours to kind of put all this stuff together. But that's what we're doing. So you can, if you want to edit your own video and make it really funny and interesting, you go right ahead and you do that. It's up to you. But if you just want to keep it to the bare minimum, submit your poster, submit your 5 clips. Jeremiah wrote me last night. Well, I was like, why is he writing me? But I know it's important. But he asked me, hey, is it possible if I just made my clips a little more than 10 seconds? I told him absolutely, because he felt like it was necessary to make them a little longer so you can understand what's going on in every clip. So if you go over 10 seconds, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Part of what I'm trying to do is just keep everybody's clips a little short so that if we have a larger audience that wants to watch it, they're not watching it for 2 hours. Okay, so we're not trying to make a movie that is that long, but we want the movie to be somewhere between about 10-15 minutes of everybody's stuff compiled together, maybe 20 minutes, but I hope that makes sense. So this week you're either doing clips or you're working on your poster. And remember, you don't have to overdo it. Just don't underdo it, is what we talked about yesterday, okay? So if you have any questions, please write those in the chat section. If you understand, please write that in the chat section, because what I'm trying to do in the last 24 hours is clarify as much as possible so that you guys can hit the ground running, go ahead and submit it. The sooner I receive all of your things, the sooner I can put the larger video together and you guys can watch it. Yes, so about the poster, I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to share that COVID PowerPoint that I had up the other day. And that's what we'll do. If this will come out. Okay, is this the right one? Let's just go with this one. All right, so I'm going to pull up the PowerPoint. Yay! So as we're waiting on that PowerPoint, remember, you are so trying to focus on using principles of design. It's going to take a minute. Please don't take super long. I might have to actually pull up my actual PowerPoint. So let me see if I can just pull up my desktop. All right, so desktop window. Yeah, let's, oh, never mind. Just kidding. Okay, so, all right, so here's the PowerPoint that is in Teams. And remember that it is there for you to kind of refer back to. I'm just going to see if it'll let me go through it. The purpose, you guys already know, just to document your journey during this pandemic. Your materials, it's all up to you what you use. Getting down to the important stuff. Hold on. It's moving. It's coming. It's coming. All right. It's coming. I think it's coming. All right. I'm going to put my face out there so you have something to look at. All right. It's moving way too slow. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all, let's see. I might have to go to my desktop. See, every time I go to my desktop, it wants to like start playing with me. Okay, so here's the poster. All right, so your poster It's super simple. You need a title to your poster. So your poster can say, I don't know, something epic like COVID, Corona, or Corona, COVID, or the Battle of Corona, whatever you want to do. Be unique, be funny, be you. Okay, so you need some kind of title. Even if you don't want to say anything about coronavirus or the COVID-19, put something. You need a title. You need a subtitle. The subtitle is usually kind of like your emphasis. You kind of tell us what you're kind of leading us to. So your subtitle needs to kind of be pretty concise, but it doesn't have to be a whole sentence, just a phrase that kind of really drills the point of what your title is trying to say. You need your name, but the way I want your name displayed, you could be as creative as you want to be, but I just put starring Gerard Singletary. So you can just put starring whoever you are. If you got co-stars, if you want to put like other people that were on set, it's all you. You can add that kind of stuff, but as long as your name is there as the star, that's great. You need graphics. And so your graphics need to kind of align with what's going on with the title. If it doesn't align with the title, not a big deal. It's not a problem. Maybe you have some deeper meaning there. So try to find a way to express that in your artist statement, like why there's such a contradiction between the words on your poster and your picture. But most of us are going to be pretty traditional, and we want that text in the images to kind of correlate to some degree. So you need a title, you need a subtitle, you need your name as the star, you need some type of design and graphics. The other thing that I've noticed, because I think I had to write somebody back the other day, they submitted a movie title. It was marvelous, but there was no movie date. So please tell us when the movie is premiering. It could be later this fall. It can be today's date. It can be the last date that this project is due. Whatever date you choose, as long as it's this year after remote learning began. Okay, and I think that's it. So the poster is really straightforward, very simple. You just need to make sure your name is on there, some type of date when it's premiering, a title, a subtitle, and graphics. Your goal is to use the principles of design however you can. You need at least 3 principles when you do it. So I'm trying to see where that is. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. I'm getting there. Oh, wrong PowerPoint. Okay, so the other PowerPoint has it there where I talk about 3 principles, but you want to have 3 principles of design. So let's say, for example, the poster that I have here, I would say that I use balance because I feel like there's an equal amount of space on one side and the other side. I would probably say that I use contrast. Everything down here is kind of desaturated for a reason. I have a purpose for that. The other thing is, what do you mean it's not showing up? The PowerPoint? I can't see the PowerPoint. Oh. Let me stop presenting. Okay, so let me just share from my page and then I will let you guys go. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time. I feel like I'm a good person. Okay. All right, so let's share my screen and give me a moment. I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint application recent. All right. So you guys should be able to see my screen. Type yes if you do, type no if you don't. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's go back. All right, so your movie poster needs to have all those things that I mentioned before. Awesome. Thank you guys for saying yes. So the other thing you are looking to do is follow this rubric. This rubric is in Teams. The rubric is also in your email. Follow this rubric because your rubric is going to tell you exactly how you need to design this thing. So you need to make sure you're using elements and principles. You need to make sure that your elements, that you're using a good amount of elements. I'm not going to tell you how many, just use them. Principles of design, use 3. Specifically use 3. You can use more than 3, no less than 3. And then in your artist statement, make sure you tell me that you use them and which ones, okay? And originality, looking for it to be as original as possible. Yes, you can pull from here and there, but just try your best to tap into your inner creative. And then your movie clips. We've talked about movie clips. You either get points for this or you get nothing for this section. Just turn in the clips and you'll get all your points for that section. Please try your best to follow all the directions on that rubric. It will save you time and headache. And do your best. Please, please, please do your best. If you do your best, I promise you, like, you will love yourself. And at the end, make sure you do your artist statement. So what I want to be able to do for you guys, I'm going to pull that away, turn my camera back on. It will come back. It will come back. Will it come back? It's not coming back, guys. Oh, stop sharing. Now I'm here. All right, you should see me. So if you have questions, like if there's something that you would rather me give you a phone call between today and tomorrow, let me know in the chat box that you need to set up a phone call for me. And we can do that, because I feel like some people may just need to talk to me about their ideas, and maybe that is helpful for you. If that's helpful, we can schedule to call. But the other thing I want to be sure is that you are not submitting presentations. You are submitting videos, and you are submitting a poster. If you are unable to submit videos, like I said yesterday and last week, you need to reach out to me and tell me personally, Miss Singletary, I cannot make videos for this project, and then we can talk about it, because there's no problem. But please don't submit anything else other than what I asked for. Unless you have an issue, then you need to reach out to me, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. If you need to talk to me personally over the phone in the next 24 hours, let me know in the chat box. If not, I will talk to you next week. Next week, we are not having instruction. I'm just here to guide you however you need guidance for next week's project, okay? So I will see you soon, and have fun making your movies, and I hope the presentation helped. Okay, so let me know if you need anything in the chat box. I'm scrolling through right now. Do you want us to submit the work through email? Yes, please. Please only submit it through email. It is so much easier for me to get from there, this particular project. So yes, thank you, Kayla. Bryson, yes, if you do not. Yes, if you do, no, if you don't. You're trying to confuse me, man. And it works. All right, anybody else? If not, you guys are free to go. It is now 1:20. Let me know if you need any assistance. And Persia says no. Okay, see you later. See you.
See you later.
Bye.
So.
Y'all are so funny.